now we are here to talk about the future, the reason why we are here. So we're familiar with the dilemma that we have. We pondered it over the break. For the first time, we're expanding beyond our resources. There's a new equation, a new world we have to deal with. So the question is, are we going to go into our addictions, build a wall of denial, focus on love to get us through it? Are we going to pray? The question we asked at the beginning was, who are we? We're humans. We're orchestrators. We're going out to the stars someday. Who knows? Maybe humanity is going to seed the universe. So the question you want to ask yourself is, who are you? Are you Machiavelli or are you Franklin? Machiavelli is earthbound. Machiavelli will not evolve. We orchestrators have everything we want. Let's have some fun. Let's look out to the stars. Let's look out to the future. Let's define the future. What is our biggest enemy? Denial. So we're in a dilemma here. Our dilemma is very similar to the prisoner's dilemma. It's not that we have a black swan here, potentially. It's that we don't know if everybody's playing the same game. You're familiar with the prisoner's dilemma, where two criminals get caught and they both get thrown in jail separately, and if they both keep their mouths shut, they'll get a light sentence. But if one of them fibs on the other, the one goes free and the other one goes to jail for 10 years, and vice versa. This is not a game of intelligence. It's a game of whether or not you trust the other person. It's not something that we can easily deal with. We're in a situation where we've been caught. The idea behind the prisoner is they didn't expect to get busted. They didn't plan what they were going to do. We're running out of resources. Our whole world is changing. We have the third world growing at astronomical rates. What are we going to do? And if we do something, is everybody going to be playing by the same rules? Trust is really important. We can't afford to have people give lip service. Lip service is for dogs. Lip service is for executives and CEOs and boards. It's not for us. I don't tolerate lip service, and I sense it very well. What's the key game for us orchestrators? We have all the candy we need. Is it Adam Smith? Is it John Nash? What's the game here? Really, you can choose whatever you want. It really, when it comes down to faith or predicting the future, you're going to believe whatever you want to believe. But let's assume the black swan is here, because there's all kinds of evidence that it is. Let's try that one on. What if it was here? What if the party was over? Then what? Let's think about that. Let's suspend disbelief and let's really believe that. Let's play a game. I'm not talking about a game of dice. I don't like games of statistics. They're useless. They're boring. Talk about a strategy game like chess, where maybe there's one opponent, or maybe there's multiple opponents, or 6 billion opponents. We're talking about reaching out to the stars. The future of the human race is here. This is exciting. The last time this happened was maybe the founding fathers of our country, World War II, however you define it. So we're going to play a game here. That's why you're all here, is to play a game. But this is an important game because I need your help. The meltdown may be just the beginning. It's not clear where all this is going to play out. We have a playing field here, and I need your help. It's the old wisdom of crowds concept, but it's a limited crowd. It's just you. I need your experience, your intelligence, and your buy-in to really understand how we're going to solve this problem, assuming the black swan is here. So we're going to play a game where you get to role play each one of these pyramids. The question is, which are compatible with each other, which are compatible with sustainability? And we have our folks at the Institute that have this great simulation you plan with all kinds of supercomputers and this and that. And remember all the tools you have. You have the diaspora of all the different cultures. You have religion. You have the pop culture machine. You have sexuality. You have education. There's all kinds of leverages you can use. These things are all available to you. You understand them. That's what all this has been about, to try to understand them. And so as you think about this game, maybe we're at the end of our civilization, and there's nothing we can do about it. Or maybe we're at the very beginning, and maybe there's all kinds of things we can do about it. The thing we don't know is, what is the nature of the black swan? Is it geometric growth? Is it the globalization is creating a level playing field where suddenly we can't compete with the rest of the world, or suddenly the black hole is going to appear where all of a sudden one gigantic corporation is going to own everything because everybody wants stuff for free, so it's only the one who can afford to give some of the stuff away for free who's going to win? Maybe the black swan is we can't stay connected. There's 6 billion of us, and it's chaotic. It's too chaotic. We can't communicate. The organism starts falling apart. Maybe our pyramids are incompatible with each other. Maybe the human species is going to evolve and split dogs and orchestrators. Maybe another asteroid is going to hit us. Maybe the complexity of the world in which we live is way beyond the human's ability to deal with it. So what's the strategy? Delay, luck, faith, God, build a better pyramid? Last time we tried to build a better pyramid, communism proved that it didn't work. What can we use as a guide? How does nature do it? Nature tries everything. Whatever works, whatever survives goes. There's no rules, there's no regulations. Individuals may be in denial, but the creature tries everything. The environment sets the criteria. We cannot control it. There's a lot of cleverness and cooperation and killing that's required to survive. What does it mean to win? To survive? What's the point of surviving if all that's left is a bunch of slime? Wouldn't you rather have mammals and creativity? Who decides that? We don't know. The game is changing. The black swan has thrown us a curveball. It's a sneaky game. We don't know what it means to win. We don't know what the rules are. This is called the God game. How can we play a God game? Think of the founding fathers of the United States. They were like gods. Were they gods? No. But they were at a unique point in history when they really acted like gods. They had to elevate themselves above that level. And of course, as soon as they finished the game, they immediately started trying to kill each other politically. That proved they weren't gods. So how does the God game work? You're all going to participate in the God game, and Bill Ashland, who introduced me, is going to help administrate it. And the way it works is very simple. Here is an important fact. You have no magical powers. Sorry. You cannot move mountains. All you have is knowledge, and you're free from denial about the way the pyramid works. And the good news is most of the masses, most people won't participate in this game because they think that we're insane. They think everything I've talked about is completely ridiculous. Let them think that. That's less people for us to have to manage. Remember, human evolution is very, very slow, but we can move very fast. The key thing is we have to trust each other. Otherwise, this whole thing's going to fall apart. And again, I'm talking about the kind of trust that's real, not fluffy trust. Remember, we are going to survive. We are the champions.